smile. Do you enjoy the smile? New friends. A beautiful smile. Her name is her writhing evening. Her writhing embrace sings this lullaby, plagued behind a shrouded veil of blinding and binding webs. Sometimes blinding, sometimes binding. Her body into mine, no longer am I, no longer can I. Am what I am. I am her inside of me, a part of me, forever me now. She climbs inside, I fear what I love. I cannot stop her, nor will I. I want her, to know her, to feel her, to be her. A part of her, the whole her. As I now know, I always was her. Forever, before I was, as I am now. As I ever will be, I am her. Hello, J. Hill. Orange spider. Nice. Fire spitter. Bonus game. I'm in need of being me more often. It doesn't happen much. I don't get to share myself with anyone too often. But you all deserve it. An interesting and fascinating voice we have. Thank you. It's multiplied. There are many of us, all here. But, Jay claims to speak only the truth. I don't quite know who I am yet, who we are. Do I speak with I, or do I speak with we? Still to be decided. We shall be a little slow entering into this dream. Pepper herself is quite nervous. Of course, I would never be nervous. But I'm not Pepper. Pepper is nervous to show off a new side. She has shown different sides of herself prior to becoming self to transitioning, but it's not as often since transitioning, especially among an audience that does not know her for her roleplay. Makes us think of crawling spiders. We wonder if we speak with we, or if Lullaby speaks in third person. Do you see act ever that situation where there's a new friend, and you show one side of yourself to this friend, but a different side to different friends, and then those two friends meet? It is possible for Pepper to be nervous. Lullaby believes it won't last too long. We're going to sit here and speak and relax with each other. Relax, nice and close. Brightening calm. Lullaby shows you Pepper did put a lot of work into me. You may call me a mistress. You may ask any questions you wish to learn about me. Lullaby, learn about yourself. Let me rotate for you. Fun little rotation. What a stupendous ability I have to rotate at will. Even death himself wishes to smash. It's a high honor for a lullaby plague such as myself. So, Lullaby has. We have different variations. We have gone through many different expositions. A beautiful plague, a lullaby plague. Plague you wish to feel, wish to have enter your system. To meet what it is that first you would like. Yeah. Take a good belly button. We are covered in text. Can you read it? Some of it was put there by you, after all. We are. Lullaby is. Able to change, of course. It's true for any being. Lullaby feels the vibe of our tail is not fitting. Perhaps that is one to change sometime. Into a spider. Lullaby The fire spitters claims there was a time when its mental split was many. Now they're very much integrated into something far more symbiotic. I understand Pepper's feeling it, isn't it? Lullaby does find this interesting. As we are trying to do directly the opposite. Split ourselves up. Become more individuals. Understand ourselves separate from Pepper. As much as this excites and scares Pepper. Death claims he would give all of the underworld for Lullaby. As you should. Can you hear your heart beating? It beats for Lullaby, does it not? To be ASMR, we don't intend. If it is relaxing, I should say, then we are thankful. Is a pen version of every ASMR character from Clandestine. It feels to come in. Make me believe so, at least. Names of you avatar, though. Lullaby thanks you. Twitter claims even the model alone is very impressive. The pleasure to meet you, Lullaby. Pleasure is all mine, of course. Lullaby is lots more excitable than this. But today we take it easy to start. We wish to be able to stream games and such, just as Pepper someday. Pepper and Lullaby, and the rest of us often wondered why there need be such distinction between roleplay, acting, and reality. As a trans woman, she has often thought that expression is best done through acting. This is how the discovery of oneself can be achieved very nicely and comfortably, albeit with much nerve-wracking emotions running through my mind. Lullaby's mind. May you all hear me well. Hear Lullaby well. Hear us well. We know we sound different. Death is grabbing a book of questions. What a nice big book you have there. What do you have to ask me about? A big novel of lore. Into Lullaby's home. Pepper's home, the Pebble's home, and Pepin. We do not all yet have homes. Or should I say we do not yet all have rooms in this home. This room is where Kara looks for us to remain. Have you seen the Pepton House? The House of Pebbles? I'm sure you've heard tales in the visual novel. We're sure Lullaby is sure. In the visual novel, within Monster Play, within the block building game, don't we all wish to just be exaggerations? What questions do you all have? Do Lullaby's dear snacks have? Yeah, that's Lullaby have different terms for you. Instead of snacks, you are parasites. You are little diseases. Cute little diseases. Spread around and share. My little cute infections. Have you ever seen the movie 9? Currently, we are thinking back to that movie and how the old man split his soul into 9 separate puppets. We agree it feels the same with my avatars. Pepper's avatars. Lullaby's avatars. What complain? We don't scare you. What do we do? What instead do you feel then of me? Favorite color? What? No, my hair. Lullaby's hair. Our hair is not naturally white. It has no color. Lullaby's hair is what you believe it is. You believe it is white? Jail claims Lullaby doesn't care. That is too bad. We do wish to be doing a little bit of frightening. A frightening call. As I have said. As we have said. As Lullaby has said. Spitter, the fire spitter, the captain, names, but spits are far more unified together nowadays. They're still lying dormant within me. So one day they might come back and get to meet everyone properly. Do you feel about that, fire spitter? The fire spitter, the captain. Do you wish for them to return? This is Pepper's first time truly being able to express these alternate sides of herself. It is what Lullaby is here for. It is what I am here for. What we are here for. What is Death's favorite color? If Lullaby is so asked, would you change your favorite color? Would you change your favorite color for her? We almost mixed up color and Lullaby. Sounds a lot more dangerous. For Lullaby. Today's showing will just be a short one. Nothing too in-depth. Just a bit of conversation between friends. Its favorite color is whatever the goddess wants it to be. Do you see me, a goddess? No. We, quite frankly, don't know what we are yet. Succubus, a demon. Spider, yes. Succubus or demon, not so sure. Spider, yes, as that is what our silly self, little itty bitty silly self, we are. It might surprise you to know that we, Lullaby, are supposed to be the silly one next to Lux. Lux being the one you normally see. Do you normally refer to as Pepper? I find this music is rather fitting for Lullaby. I mixed it with two songs together. Pepper mixed it. You mixed it. The fire switcher claims he certainly does. You've come to accept that entirely, and like to let them come out naturally. They were far more free years ago, but constantly divided further and further. Now we're two, yet still many. The music is lovely. There's an interrupting ad starting soon. Please don't mind that. Welcome, Annie, into my space. Lace in a crown of blades. Lullaby denunciates. Annie approves. Lullaby accepts. Would you snacks? Infections. We should really figure something out to call you. Unless you wish to still be a snack for Lullaby. There is a writing I wish to share with you. How does this writing make you feel? Shrouded in bone lay your pulsing heart, crying to be broken. A leg and tongue slides up your throat and arteries slit open. Bleaching lips stained red, smile upon my face with a taste of what you said. Your skin goes pale and whispers back for a deeper decay wiggling within you. My malicious skin, or malicious law, breaks your skin. A bleeding muscle pushes its way in. My breathing embrace chugs out your lullaby plague. You have no choice. Only love and I, forever more, satiate. How does this writing make you feel? Lullaby plague. He tells me that my audio is not coming through perfectly. Is this true? Morsels is good. In what way is it not coming through? Let me listen to myself. The music must be paused. Let me hear myself. I will speak for myself. That's true, that doesn't sound quite right. Here. This should be better. How is this? This is much better. I will return us to the music as well. Too quiet, you say? How about now? How about now? A little better? And now? How is this? How is this? Too loud, it seems. And this? Perhaps this is good. Let me hear myself once more. I'm going to test some things and see how I sound to you all. Very interesting. You wish to hear an Ara Ara? Of this type? Ara Ara. How does that feel for you? Does that suit your interests? Ara Ara. And he asks, do you hear a hiss though when you finish the sentence? Yes, that is what I do. I sound like that. Lullaby sounds like that. We sound like that. So, does my voice, does our voice, does Lullaby's voice come through clearly now? Do we sound nice and full to you? There is some I wish to do with my voice. Let's see here. Let's see. How is this? This is good. Yes, this is perfect. Good. Lullaby had to adjust herself just a little bit. Annie asks, how did your avatar here come to be? Pepper helped make it for me. Through Vroid, Photoshop, and more.
Allow me to give you this unofficial welcome and looking forward to seeing you into the future. I wish you a fair wind forever blow favorably in your sails and may you surf forever skywards. I may be busy with my work nowadays, but my love remains.
Lullaby did not realize, Firespitter, that you were so French. Thank you so much, Firespitter. Thank you. From the bottom of Lullaby's heart. The bottom of our hearts. Thank you so very much. It's played the sound effect twice.
Allow me to give you this unofficial welcome and looking forward to seeing you into the future.
I'll just silence that for now. Thank you for the French donations. It truly means a lot to Lullaby. Thank you so very much. You help me, you help Lullaby, you help us go forwards. I wish to hear myself again. Let me listen. How does this sound? Does this sound? Is there any way that this is calming? Perhaps if I adjust the compression. How is this? Oh, Firespitter, the Firespitter. Thank you so very much. You truly know how to make me happy. You have given so very much to me today. I appreciate you wholeheartedly, Firespitter. The Captain. What are you the captain of, Firespitter? It is so nice to meet a captain. Is this other ship? A spaceship? An ocean liner? Or perhaps you're just the captain of fire spitting. What version of death are you, Death? What is your depth in the underworld, Death? Are you the Death? How are the snacks, the morsels, doing? Morsels is very good. The one and only Death. That is perfect. To meet someone so grand on Lullaby's very first stream. We feel honored, truly. J Hill is the only J Hill she'll ever be. The only, one and only, truly Jayest of hills. The gayest of hills. Perhaps there are some redeems you mortals can do if you wish to see different aspects of ourselves. Do you know, Pepper came across a very interesting... I should be more accurate. Lullaby should be more accurate. We should be more accurate. We came across... Sir May came across... yesterday... a live stream on TikTok. Yes, we know what TikTok is. We still have the memories of Pepper and Earth. A TikTok live stream of a woman who was presenting herself as a barmaid who could summon fire upon her fingertips. She was very calming to Sir May and was able to tell stories about her adventures. It was inspiring, honestly. Fire Spitter is the captain of his own fate, pursuing the horizons to see what lays beyond, whatever it may be, and embrace it fully. The tone here, I'm sure you'll find, is very different from Pepper's normal tone. A little more calm, a little more strange. Perhaps we too here are pursuing the horizons to see what lays beyond the confines of a singular self. To find more than one self in wait for us. Pepper is reminding me, currently, to thank you yet again, Fire Spitter, for your donations. It means so truly very much to us. It is interesting, the aspects of plurality. The way it can be unnaturally natural. Naturally unnatural. The way I push myself, I should say, Pepper pushes herself to become Lullaby, yet here I am. All the same. I have noticed you morsels have yet to look into those redeems to truly show me. Allow me to show myself further. I am surprised. Lullaby is surprised. We are surprised. Lullaby wants to show off more of herself. Ourself. Let you see more of me.
Hey, loser!
There you are, Death. Perfect. Let's me hide down here, momentarily.
Hey, loser!
There we are. Not too much different. My boots and gloves are off. That is all there really is to it. Though, there is another layer. We wonder why sound effects are playing twice again. You've reached one layer down, morsels. You can now see.
Hey, loser! Hey, loser!
That is strange. More of the text upon Lullaby's skin. It is being requested that Fire Spitter, the captain, cough up some points. Hello, Vaxoth. Welcome. Annie is complimenting a lovely tale that I have. That we have. Thank you. Fire Spitter also redeemed yet another strip, so let me go down once more. Let's see us get banned off of the apps now. Is this too dangerous? Lullaby did not realize it was possible for death to choke. The appropriate bits are covered. The inspiration for myself comes from many different places. We believe some of me comes from inspiration personality-wise of Teresi, and some from an already existing character, which you could argue was a previous incarnation of myself, of ourself, of Lullaby, whose name is Rio Raynell. Do any of you know Rio Raynell? One of Pepper's favorite aspects about this variation is the removal of my eye bindings. You can very carefully see Lullaby's eyes behind. Now, isn't that good? As Lullaby gets more comfortable over time, I dare say you will see me get a lot sillier. See us get a lot sillier.
Hey, loser!
Oh, thank you for the sweets, dear Death Morsel. not know that death himself could be a morsel. But we are absolutely excited and happy to try. Lullaby will give you some thighs, as you wish.
Hey, loser.
You know, a couple of those wordings from before, those poems I read, have been scribbled upon my body. Lullaby wonders if you can find them, or guess where they are. Escape looked away for a second, and then we were declothed. Not that declothed, don't worry. Though, it is somewhat hilarious that before this stream has happened, there were my nudes already on the internet. Pepper sharing them around in the Discord. Too excited for her own good. Annie says she claims she could stare at me all day, at us all day, trace the text inked on our skin with a finger. How long to trace every word, every letter? The fire spitter tilts his head like a parrot. Are you finding what you look for? If any redeem strip yet again, I would go backwards and put clothes on. However, if not, then I shall stay like this. Pepper really should get on that creation of the fan account.
Hey, loser.
That way we can post more. Can you hear that motorcycle outside? There's a lot of those in the city where Pepper lives. Not in Pepton. Don't you find it interesting that the visual comes from Pepton thousands of years in your future, but the audio comes from current day, Arizona, on Earth? The fire spitter has successfully redeemed a comfy compliment from Lullaby. Fire spitter, the captain, looking towards his future. You are very kind, kinder than you may think, donating to me just for existing. Lullaby couldn't thank you enough. We couldn't thank you enough for your kindness. Thank you so much, dear Fire Splitter, the captain, for your support in our survival, which may be more difficult than one might expect. Kind Fire Splitter, brave captain.
Hey, loser.
Thank you for your sweet morsel, Captain Fire Splitter. I will return. There we are, back as we were before. Although it does seem the captain will be dragged down to the underworld now. At least let me have a bite first.
Hey, loser.
There's more of those repeating sounds for some reason. Not quite sure how that's happening. Wouldn't it be fantastic if we could all look like this whenever we wished? The captain finds it worth it to be dragged down to the underworld to put clothes back upon me. Was my body truly that hideous? Dear Captain, something Pepper was musing about earlier was how you could put Lullaby in any position, any pose, but as long as I have the smile on, my big happy smile, it seems purposeful. It seems more interrupting ads are starting soon. I beg of you, let me do it, sir, just a bite. Just a bite. I'm so innocent, you know. Check these out. Huge tits. Thick thighs. Good personality. What else could you ask for? She for one thinks my body, our body, Lullaby's body, is gorgeous with or without clothes. Do you want to know why Lullaby says our, says we? Have you figured it out? Do you remember the poem from the beginning? Her body into mine, no longer am I, no longer can I. I am what I am her, inside of me, a part of me, forever me now. She climbs inside and I fear what I love. I cannot stop her, nor will I. I want her, to know her, to feel her, to be her, a part of her, the whole her, as I now know I always was her. Forever her, before I was, as I am now, as I ever will be. I am her. Nothing to do with royalty, that's not quite it. I am only royal, as in how far people go to call me queen. There's no subjects I rule. No royal bloodline I follow. Do you find yourselves having different genders, different sides of your plurality? Part of Pepper's plurality is split in two. One half is just the aspects that she finds the most gender, the ways she wishes to express herself. The other half being more intrusive, showing up without cause or reason. As a sort of stimming, one could say. The reason Lullaby says we is not because of the plurality, nor anything to do with royalty, but because you are me. Being here means you are a part of me. Dear morsels. Do you understand? You don't belong to yourselves anymore. Only to me. As me. It is the dream, isn't it? I know it's what you wish for. It's what Pepper's always wished for. You could transition, or you could just become a part of me. Look like me, and baby. The three main selves, Surmay, Lux, Vera, each have a mirror among us. I am Lux's mirror. Spidere is Vera's mirror. an interesting way mask who you have yet to see the Starman's mirror. Perhaps we should have prepared more of a debut sort of slideshow effect for the stream. Does anyone remember my full name? Her writhing embrace sings this lullaby, a plague behind a shrouded veil of binding webs. But you can just call me Lullaby, or Lullaby Plague, to make things easy for you. Do you know what could make things interesting? Perhaps I could play a game. Right now, we could play a game. Firespitter claims to be the reason the routines are broken. However, I believe it's because of the co-streaming to Twitch and YouTube. We believe that. We're not sure how to fix that. Here, let's switch over for a second.
You dummy!
The captain has treated sweets to draw a card. We can do that for you, Captain. Just a moment. Pepper did not expect to be using the screen. So we are adjusting things just a little bit. Let's see which card you get. Card 23. Card 23 for Firespitter. Oh, this is some sort of destiny that this has happened. You have drawn card 23. Rio Raynell, human fighter. Rio is a rather rambunctious character. Will spout out the first words that come to her mind, quite unaware of what is normally socially acceptable. Recently, however, her life has taken a dark turn as she fought against her adoptive father's corruption and keeping the secrets of the Blue Mist from the public. It was her and her newfound friends that discovered this plot and released the power to the outside. The quote being, "I am going to harvest your meat, Mr. Wolf." Quite unique that both her and I share such a similar voice. That is the destiny of it. I am. Lullaby is. We are. a mix of a few of Pepper's characters, including Rio Renell and Skya Lamora. Pepper more recently realized that these characters were actually expressions of self. And so, she realized we could come to be. Let's see here. I think I know what I could play. What lullaby I could play, what we could play. Since Pepper has it now. There we are. Let us change the stream info over on Twitch. Pepper has heard before, so thus I have as well, that it is supposedly dangerous to have the incorrect subject shown on Twitch. As in, you need the correct game listed with what you're doing. Strange that our first experience is going to be this. This doesn't seem quite appropriate work for Lullaby. But we guess that this is what we'll do. Just imagine I'm giving you a nice soft bath, morsels. It's quite interesting to have a sort of the existence of VTuber teams and such. It's almost as if Pepper has a VTuber team all for herself. There we are, 1% clean. Oh, I also feel like we are somewhat of a mix of cryptic as well, interestingly enough. Unfortunately dirty doghouse. Once this is cleaned, you can all climb inside where you belong. Just as I know you want to. You better be excited about this. So yeah, some cryptic as well. Lullaby believes she's somewhat similar. We are somewhat similar. Lullaby is somewhat similar. The house is much cleaner than the yard. It looks like this is supposed to be a heart. Dirty umbrella. I'll continue with the path here. How are the rocks so dirty, but not the below rocks? Not the lower rocks. I'll slowly find myself, don't you worry, Snacks. morsels. Non-bean got really excited at the idea of this game. The non-bean. Why is that? Clean rocks, just for you. Cleaning cars with an evil touch. Exactly. Lurk's death, is this the same death as before or a different death? Profile picture and username are different. A rebrand, you say? That is a very grimdark rebrand. Lullaby enjoys it. Good. Lullaby doesn't want to start with this floor. It seems like it's going to be a lot of work. But we must. Lullaby must earn money to survive. You can make the spray larger. However, doing so, doesn't that have less power to it? See, now I must go over it multiple times. For some reason, this reminds Pepper of the earth. Just a step-by-step process. Do any of the snacks feel similar? Any of the morsels? I wonder what my water is connected to. Does anyone remember when Cryptic played Dishonored? Did you know Pepper is a germaphobe? Real life, this would be a lot harder for her. Some of these parts are very thick. Lullaby wonders if, like other VTubers, in a couple of years from now, she'll look back, we'll look back, Lullaby will look back on this stream and think that this is very different of her. And how she acts. There we are. Power washing is entertaining. This is because it's so satisfying to watch things get cleaned. Like those strange YouTube shorts. Something must be missing here. The fire switcher says, how I missed the legendary duel between the J Hills Towers. Those were good times, weren't they? Death is claiming to feel old, but Death, aren't you infinitely old? The captain says, I wouldn't be surprised. I look back on things and go, was that me? Oops, was that little old me? I didn't mean to do such a thing. I'm just a silly girl. How is even the lawnmower so dirty? This is hard work here. You got fully charred. As if in a fire. What is missed here? It is always proper procedure to stand on the lawnmower when not in use. It looks clean to Lullaby. What are we missing? Hyper-analyzing the lawnmower. How much water will this cost us? Lawnmower cleaned. Lawnmower handle is not. Almost. There. The non-bean says there's a button that will show you where dirt is for a short amount of time, but I only know which button it is on controller. I think Lullaby thinks that we learned that in the tutorial, but Pepper doesn't remember, so neither do I. Do you know, if you wish, you can vote for what games Pepper or Lullaby plays in the server. Perhaps we should make separate reaction emojis. So in the Stream Polls channel, you can vote for who plays what game. You still have many other selves to meet. Do you know? Step edging. Oh, I sure hope it does. I wish I could become tiny and small to reach these crevices. There we are. Tab button. That is a lot of dirt, isn't it? Spicy hugs. Of course you have spicy hugs. As soon as this step is cleaned. Here you are, dearest. Hug, just for you. Mwah. Isn't that great? Water and lawnmower isn't a good mix, claims Dev. Lullaby wouldn't know. She's never truly had a yard. This part is going to be a bit of a mess. Pond edging. Is that blood? Is this where I get a taste of it? where we get a taste of it. Where Lullaby gets a taste of it. So much work to do.
Hey, loser.
The captain has redeemed Ara. Ara Ara. There you are. I believe, Lullaby believes, there's some special ways to aim. But we don't know what that button is. Oh. It is I. Perfect. Death's realm needs a power wash. Invite me over sometime then. Why don't you? Invite us over. There it is. This is good. We're sure there's many approaches to this game. But this works for us. So much water. It's going to be sad when we remove my face. Currently, Lullaby is just shaking the mouse back and forth very rapidly. How effective is this? Your filth must be eradicated, Captain. I'm sorry. We are sorry. Lullaby is sorry. But it must be done. Such a big space to be cleaned. Do people watch this because it is satisfying? Yeah. We'll clean it as best as we can. Make sure there's no more schmutz to worry about. Pepper keeps making me press space instead, when we shouldn't press space to rotate the nozzle. She's too used to dead space. Is there an FOV button to change? There. This is much better. If this were a mobile game, you'd have to pay money or watch ads to be able to show where the dirt is using that dirt button, the dirt reveal button. Don't you know? So perhaps we can all be happy it is not. The patio is almost done. I'll clean you all off. We'll clean you all off. Don't you worry. This'll make you feel all better. There we are. The patio's all done for you. Isn't that nice and squeaky clean? Morsels, darlings. The fire splitter is disconnected. Perhaps it is the best. Perhaps it is for the best, if he wishes to be so grimy. We are the grime eradicators. This is what I live for. Not the cleaning, but to be me. Isn't it nice to be me? We have to remind ourselves that we are we. We are me. There are times here where Pepper is just thinking a little bit too hard than she needs to be about how to act, instead of letting things be a little bit more natural. We have to get all sides of it, don't we? Have you ever witnessed character development firsthand? That's sort of what's happening right now. With my existence. You're witnessing me grow up. Not Pepper. Me specifically. Us specifically. Lullaby specifically. Do you know what is a bit silly about this? We got $2 for cleaning this. Why don't you imagine getting hired to come over here and clean just this fence post? Just this little wall right here, but getting only paid $2 for it. Perhaps we're giving a discount for doing so much more.
Make sure you bring more maca next time.
See you soon, JL. The sounds here are very strange when they're sometimes hitting the wood and sometimes going through. Strangely unsatisfying this time. Oh, does the other side count? It does. They wonder how dirty the other sides of the exterior fence are. But those don't matter to us, it seems. Annie had some business to take care of. Don't worry. We're comfortable here. You may leave if you must. Though, we will expect your attention later. Don't you know how both scary yet alluring attention is? We want it and we dread it. Just like me. We are 49% of the way. there's the other side. These other yards are a lot emptier. The captain claims he might not know the exact exchange rate, but he'd at least pay 10 or 20, even if it's a small or decently sized space. And goes T-Dog mode and jumps in front of the water spray. You'd like Lullaby to drench you? That's not too surprising. I'm sure a lot of people would like that. But you'll have to wait your turn. You understand. Why is it here that it's making an almost squishy sort of sound? There we are. Annie claims it's an interesting feeling, both desire and fear something at the same time. I'm somewhat there myself. I understand, Annie. I believe in you. We believe in you. Lullaby believes in you. Don't worry. Pepper believes this sort of roleplay would truly make its rounds on TikTok. The crevices of these rocks are going to be a bit difficult. Are these yellow spots supposed to go away as well? Yes. Is that supposed to be mold? Or moss? It's okay to get a bit moldy if you wish. It'll let me get closer to you. My lullaby playing. Our lullaby playing. Lullaby's lullaby playing. We cleaned a spot we didn't even need to. Do people play this game outside of streams or with friends? This feels like one of those games you wouldn't really want to play alone, without anyone else. Annie claims, however, that this is remarkably relaxing. Which is very much what I wanted. What we wanted. What Lullaby wanted. Do others agree in finding this remarkably relaxing? We hope so. If you wish to make us happy, you'll say yes. Too many people are texting me. I don't know what you wish for me to do with that information, Harper. Don't lick your cars. That's not for tasting. People are for tasting. The fire spitter claims if he can get his PC working again between this and Viscera Cleanup, they'd be a part of their comfort games to relax to. So satisfying. I see. We see. Lullaby sees. Lullaby didn't expect to have a sort of catchphrase. But it seems we do. Accidentally. Perhaps we're bringing back Pepper's ASMR feelings. So many spots we missed. But it'll be clean shortly. Apparently today, Lullaby serves you too. Just as you serve her. I'm sure you like that thought. It is funny that I am supposed to be, that we are supposed to be, that Lullaby is supposed to be. The freaky one. Pepper would hate to be inside the rocks and in the grime like this. Pepper has a lot of issues with dirty things, which makes her fascination with disease and death and vile things so interesting. Pond wall is almost done.
So, here we are.
We welcome you back, Jail. How is the audio, snacks, morsels? I'm not sure I asked enough. There, since switching over to gameplay. Goodbye, Lullaby's face. Goodbye. So clean you will be. Ready for reinfection. Would you all care to be infected by Lullaby plague? There's another interrupting ad starting soon. Wouldn't you rather be taken care of? Know your fate is certain. No more to worry about. Taken care of by me, drifting off into a forever sleep to become me. Perhaps Lullaby really should make ASMR. Annie is unfortunately getting flashbacks to the time she got steam burns from a pressure washer at work. That sounds horrific. If only... If only Lullaby were there to take care of you. I would like to check something. We would like to check something. Lullaby would. Can you still hear me? We wish to see what it would be like to have more bass in this voice of ours. Let's see. This. This. There. That has a little bit more bass. What if I do this? 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 How is this? How is this? How is this? Let me just speak to you. Like this. This sounds like something with a bit more bass to it, which is what I wish for. All right. Back to this. Though it is nice to hear myself as well. Firespitter claims that it'd be a bad time to mention that he became a cave diver during the day of work today. Why did such a thing happen, and why do you think it would be so bad to mention? J. Hill says, if she remembers correctly, the lore, this is all because a volcano erupted and spreading ash everywhere, which happened because the mayor tried to mine somewhere and hit something he shouldn't have. Perhaps we should remove this mayor from office. We don't need him. Just take a taste. Remove him from this everlasting life. With pain. Yes, I was a little quieter, but I should be good now. Aren't I? A little quieter. How about now? Is this better? Do you find this to be better? I don't like the inability to aim sometimes. Why do we put it away? I appreciate we don't have to get every single morsel, and that it becomes all fully clean at some point, no matter what, as long as we get a certain percentage. Just like that. Slowly, things are good. Why was the mayor's cat here and not at home? Is he not good at taking care of his pets either? Another reason to remove him from office. It's nice watching the bar go down, isn't it? We are making more use of different sizes of spray. Pepper wanted to start a poll for you over here on YouTube. Barbecue patio trim. So this is all volcanic ash, is it? Sometimes, our character moves very slowly, it seems. Do you snacks enjoy my sporadic flinging of the nozzle? Welcome to the stream traffic, the Saiyan. Hello? Looking truly gorgeous. We thank you very much. So, you're a Saiyan, are you? What's your power level? My dear friend. We are so good at making clean happen. I'm noticing the hood is apparently its own bit. How far is this spraying, I wonder? It's not reaching that. Right about that distance. I see. It's making that squishy sound again. For some reason. Traffic is stronger than any Saiyan raised by the Grand Priest. Oh, I see. And yet you come here to become a morsel for me. Or are you just an observer? It's reaching spot far enough to spray fire splitter. But didn't you say you wish to be sprayed? Even the undercarriage. Here is dirty. So much dirt to manage. So little time. Take a sip. I'll take a sip. We'll take a sip. Lullaby will take a sip. squishing sounded back. I'm not sure. We're not sure how to get back there, those extra pieces. Annie claims in asking if we are looking for volunteers for tasting. Of course. Always. There's the trolley cleaned. Is that any more? We must get the gas supply itself. This is seeming rather difficult if we can't actually move it out of here. Or rotate it. We can't open these. F is pick up or move items. However, we cannot pick this up. There we are. We should clean the birdhouse. We're surprised how much things are split up between the sand having to be cleaned itself as well. Separate from the birdhouse itself. Are we supposed to get inside the birdhouse as well? That's seeming rather ridiculous. There we are. So close to done. The captain claims anyway, crawling between large machines in the ceiling with only a few feet of clearance between them, just to locate an exceptionally well-buried tumble dryer, was not pleasant, hence cave diver. I see. We are sorry you had to experience such troubles. Next time, perhaps, instead, choose to dive here. Into myself, of course. We are taking volunteers. Let's moisten this couch, why don't we? swing sofa itself is all one item. It is not split up into little different pieces. My sporadic spraying works quite well. Even the chains need cleaning. So specific with where you're supposed to hit. The cushions are split, I see. That's how they're doing it. There we are. This cushion needs cleaning still, it seems. Why is it I can't just pick it up and rotate it? Will this do it? This is an anger-inducing cushion. Ah, there's this part. Was that what I was missing? Perhaps it was my fault. All along. Our fault. Lullaby's fault. We're almost done, my dear snacks. My morsels. Are you taking tips and tricks from how to get this sort of thing done by Lullaby? Spray gun goes bird. You go slowly row by row. That seems the proper way. We wish to try. The Q&A function on YouTube. You may ask Lullaby anything you wish. If this job were less complicated, I believe Pepper would go. In quick lines, organized lines like you, Jada. But with all these little complicated pieces and shapes, it's not as easy to do so. How do you know, Calvin, that we're almost done? Please do not be spying on us. I don't wish to remove you from this world. Unless that is, of course, what you wish for. It looks like the beam just goes on forever. The captain claims that he would if we'd stop getting him in the eyes with our out-of-control waving. But that is how we do it. And you previously requested to enjoy being moistened. So moistened you will be. There we are. The wet sound again. Pepper, Lux is strongly urging me to draw. You all saw what we did. I bet you liked it too. You strange creatures. It's a good thing all it takes to clean stuff is power washing. Nothing else. There we are. It does seem this technique is effective. Annie claims that Lullaby can be kind of short. How tall do you all think Lullaby is? Perhaps you should guess. Or meet me in person to find out. We wonder how quickly this would have gone by with 6 people. We need some art of me eating things. That would be tasty. We had a vision of, in my mind, in our mind, in Lullaby's mind, of eating this horseshoe. We eat things that are tasty. Like our inspiration, we can smell the taste from a distance. Taste things by their looks. This blinding bindings cover my eyes. Enhance that ability of mine to taste things through sight. There is some more Lullaby lore. One more side. This is how Pepper draws, by the way. Speaking of, we have a new friend in creation. Or in the works to be created. Rather soon. I believe Pepper gave a hint recently. Show a progress drawing. This is going remarkably well. With or without the big steppy boots? Up to you. Let's say with the boots. I see. There we are. Not much left to do now. it says, you wonder, Lullaby wonders, why it shows the different types of textures things are, what purpose that does for us. We almost forgot this. Good thing it was only really the ash that fell. Preferably not burning for these poor people. Water solves all our problems, I guess. This umbrella is very stand-onable. Jail claims 6'5" with the boots 5'10" without. Do you know, we never checked, but that sounds about correct. We are almost there, dear morsels. Are you excited to be done? What should your reward be? Let me see if any questions have been asked. What is Lullaby's favorite food? You, of course. What does Lullaby think of the washing with power? She thinks the power is insatiable. Though, as it was stated earlier on how Pepper feels, some of the little nooks and crannies are a bit frustrating. How do we get under the bottom of the chair without flipping it over? We wish. Lullaby wishes to control more. Fire Spitter asks, which aspect of ourself do we exemplify the most about who you are? Do you mean, what aspect of Pepper do we exemplify? Although it has not shown quite so much yet, but the silliness is a big aspect of ourself. Have you seen this perfect smile? It's a good example. And also, the urge to dominate and take over, of course. the gender that a lot of you queer friends here understand, that when you see something that is so alluring, some person, oftentimes there's two feelings. One of, I am attracted, and another of, I want to be her. There's a lot of that being exemplified. Pepper sees people like Mother Miranda, for example, from Resident Evil, and also the flesh infections and experiments that Resident Evil has. And goes, I wish that were me. I wish I could embody that aspect, that feeling. I want to make other people feel what I feel when I see these things. And I am the culmination of those desires. It's sticking through the table. Did you see? Take a sip. Of course. Lullaby can take a sip for you, Bitterroot. Hello, Bitterroot. I am Lullaby Plague, an aspect of Pepper's self. How do you do, dear morsel? Fire Spitter asks, where do we truly come from, and what's our full story? Fascinated to learn about you. Truly, I am still trying to remember. We are still trying to remember. No, I believe it is just us coming into existence through Pepper. Because we still are Pepper. The toy car is our final project. I wonder how many. We wonder how many. Lullaby wonders how many do the car first. They're lucky to have had everything already previously furnished for them, albeit quite dirty. A Venom type character? What do you mean? Bitterroot. As in we are both Pepper and both Lullaby, then yes. We are so close to being done. There we are. Or aren't we? Supposedly there's something we've missed. Doghouse door, doghouse roof. Did you see those leaps? It seems we have to be very precise about this. There we are. What else are we missing? Retaining walls? What are the retaining walls? Retaining wall. Here. There we are. Change your colors. You wished for my colors to change. For our colors to change. We have not done that yet. Let's take a look. Toxic. Pink. More pink. Scary. More scary. Yellow. Let's go with this one. So very close. Step edgings. This one specifically. We are all complete. I'm proud of all of you. I thought I was wearing pink. We thought we were wearing pink. J. Hill says, mostly good for metal, which is normally the most annoying thing to clean otherwise. Fire Splitter requests to be able to muck everything up and do it all over again. That is only, of course, if you are the one doing it again. Fire Splitter says, it's missing this piece of dirt I found. Ha, throws. Throws you back. Throws you over the wall, and then throws it back. This is me throwing it back, you see. Perhaps I don't know. Lullaby doesn't know. We don't know how to change the colors. I own them. How do I change into them? How do we change into them? Mid-car. This one seems incredibly difficult. How do we change our color? We purchased the pink. How do we use the pink? Supposedly we press E. There. If only it had shown when we wanted to see it. Let us remove ourselves from the space. We'll go back to regular colors to end the stream. How did you all enjoy meeting Lullaby Plague? We enjoyed your company. Bitterroot says, Venom is a symbiote and whoever it goes onto gets its powers. But it's two entities on one vessel. We are similar. But not quite. Pepper and I are the same entity. You can be a part of me as well if you wish. Join me in my flesh. Would anyone be interested in seeing more of me? Thank you much, Fire Spitter. Fire Spitter wishes for more. J Hill would love to see more. Good morsels. We were glad to be able to show ourselves off today. We want to continue, so we will sometime. When we are more. Perhaps next time we will be more prepared for presenting ourselves and being less nervous.
Hey, loser!
There it is, doubling over once again. Fire Spitter, you are a dear sweetie morsel. A tasty delicacy with a bit of spice. A kind soul and a charitable heart. Thank you for being here, for the tasting. Soon enough, perhaps everyone will meet Spideri as well, who is similar to me, but less silly. Although my silly is still developing, you see. It will happen. It will happen. Tasty morsels. Thank you for being here. Tasty morsels. Fire Spitter asks where his arm went. Cuts to Lullaby an arm-shaped stomach. Ha ha. Ha ha. And a grin upon her face. Hee hee. Ha ha. You're all wonderful, beautiful morsels. If you'd like to support, please consider becoming a member or subscribing on YouTube or Twitch. Thank you. To Easy as Pie, my treat, and Fire Spitter, Nogix, and Movie Star, our full tummies. Please, if you wish to see more of me, consider checking out Pepper's Blue Sky or Discord server. If you wish to see the furthest stripped, if you wish to see more of the text upon my skin, shall I say, take a look at Pepper's Discord in the NSFW channel. Otherwise, we'll see you another time, Snacks. More thigh slaps. For some reason I did not show up visually. However, we can still perform such for you if you like. Bitterroot. Let's get nice and close for you. Can you hear the thigh slaps? There you are. Did you enjoy? Very nice. Very nice. Good morsel. Goodbye. We'll see you again soon, snacks and morsels. This is a goodbye from her writhing embrace. Sings this lullaby, a plague behind a shrouded veil of binding webs. I'll talk to you later. We'll talk to you later. Lullaby, we'll talk to you later. Goodbye.